So, I realized I didn't vlog it all yet. I'm on the way to the venue because it is our Thursday. We are on to the second Thursday of performances. We've got 4 performances left total, and I've been looking forward to it. You might have thought from my last vlog that I was dying doing the show on top of my other jobs last week, and you'd be right. I didn't realize how bored I would get when I had free time, and for some reason it feels like it's been a million years since the last time we did a show. Also, I am stuck behind a truck right now. I will have enough time to eat before the show today, which is what is most important. Time for a typical grocery store dinner. Then eventually some coffee. We're now in costume, and someone keeps knocking at the door. I'll be out in 1 second. We are backstage. We're backstage. We're backstage.
I hope you enjoy the show because it's amazing. Yeah. Hi. I'm on YouTube.
Hi. It's me again.
Don't overdose, okay?
Oh, okay. It's too late.
She means on sugar. Hey, hello, it's Schroeder. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm in the conference room at one of the buildings that I clean. During the show, I definitely didn't eat enough beforehand. I felt like I was gonna pass out during the first act, and then I felt like I was gonna throw up during the second act. And I somehow made it all the way through. But tomorrow, I'm definitely going to actually bring some food. And right now, I feel like I'm going to crash. So I might see if there's some food in the fridge that no one will notice if I take it. But all that aside, today's run, I felt the best about how I've done so far in the show tonight. And Beethoven Day was some other level of dope today. I was so happy about the way that it sounded, and I accidentally threw a run in there that I wasn't trying to do. So things are going good. Got 1 show tomorrow, 2 shows Saturday. For our director's gifts, which River and Keith and the whole prod staff don't know about this yet. We are doing some Peanuts comics. I ordered this comic book of a lot of the older cartoons, and they haven't come in the mail yet, and I'm afraid they might not make it in time, so I'm going to the library downtown in Spokane tomorrow to print some, and then we're gonna have the cast color them, and then Jonathan bought some frames, so we'll frame them, we'll give that to Keith, River, Jeanette, who's been kind of putting everything together behind the scenes for us, the sets and just everything. She's been on the ball. And our choreographer, Annette, and our vocal director, Alyssa. Yeah. I'm also so hungry. Pray for me. So it is Friday. We are on to the second of 4 shows for this second week of shows. And I have got 2 auditions for student films at Eastern today. Just showered. About to head to those. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. My usual parking at Cedar Road is completely full, so I'm parking with all these other cars that don't have tags in the hopes that I don't get towed by whatever complex JD's is. This building is so cool. Also worth noting, I think both of the auditions went pretty well, so fingers crossed. Okay, so I actually don't even know how I get out of this building. There we go. Freedom, freedom. Both auditions complete. Now to go downtown and print some Charlie Brown comic strips. A little bit wet, because it rained, and I just had to jog 6 blocks to get to my car, maybe more. But I printed some comics that we can color in, give it to directors, and I printed some monologues so that way, if the kids be interested, we can do a little auditioning workshop. Anyway, we are very talented with chopsticks.
What?
We found some random clothes just laying in the green room.
No, that's actually my bin that has my clothes in there.
I'll be down in 30 seconds. I think we need the light switch. Is there? Oh.
Aha!
Yes.
Yeah, you may not want to leave there. Because some of those belong to and those shoes are in the
Okay. A big prop room full of plants and flora, no fauna. There's an old man. He's so old. Skeletons. Okay. I costumes. River wants to get out of here. River wants to get out of here. Okay, their hats. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye. Bye, show. We will close tomorrow. This nice little place on the floor is looking really good right now. In the specialty health units building that I'm cleaning tonight. Happiness is finally putting your head on the ground. Wow, my vein is so prominent. Tonight, Friday, one of my best friends from childhood, Devin Beekler, came to see the show. And I didn't even realize this at the time, but Devin was in the first play that I was ever in. So that was a fun little coincidence. The show went well. Everyone was very, very loud in a good way in the audience. Everyone was very supportive and clapping and such. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to be sad that the show's over because I really like this part. I like that it's not too big, but it's got its moments. And people have been so kind. People that I don't even know have been coming up to me and saying very kind things, which makes me feel really good about myself. Especially Tess, who's in the ensemble. All of her friends were like, we need a picture with you today. And I'm like, I don't know you, but okay. I went out and ate with Keith, River, Hannah, Presley, both of River's friends, and Nicholas, who's Linus. I love children's theater because it brings out the nicest people. And see you tomorrow. So I spent most of last night just cutting out the comics for the director's gift, and guess what comes in the mail today? The actual book I ordered! So it is 5 minutes before the show, and we're all very busily trying to color this stuff. While River is distracted with technical difficulties. You're doing a lot. He's doing the most.
Yeah. Just keep going, guys.
Why aren't you helping?
I'm managing.
Yeah.
Are you not helping at all?
I was. Yeah, I just colored this one.
I'll tell you if River's coming.
To do some Cheez-Its.
But Snoopy's never gonna get a master's degree.
Yeah, that's sad.
Tess trying to get a Cheez-It.
I'm trying to get Cheez-Its because I'm hungry.
Tess trying and failing to get a Cheez-It.
Well, it looks like it is the end of the theater. The show is over. Just about everybody's gone home. Put all the new props up in the prop shop. My face burns from putting on sunscreen and makeup. But this was a very positive experience, and I was at a point in Spokane where I was very unhappy, and I was just looking at the negatives over and over again, so this was something positive to look forward to. And with the way everyone was talking to me after the show, it's very validating. So, peace out. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. It's a bittersweet moment when you close the show. There are friends you'll work with in the future, others you might not see again, but the time that you spent together is worthwhile, no matter how fleeting. I found that I hadn't thought up any thoughtful parting words for some. I only briefly said bye to Amy in the parking lot after, who will be going to grad school in Montana. There's the other Amy, who was my biggest cheerleader throughout this whole thing, and I word vomited nothing coherent as she told me how much she liked doing the show with me. There's Keith, who's producing a movie I'm in this summer, and then there's Liliana and Brie Lynn, who humored me as students at all my vocal lessons, and they were passionate about practicing monologues that I wrote for the ensemble. The reason I did so much children's theater in college was because the kids fell in love with the books that we'd act out, and this show made the grandparents laugh and cry, in a good way. It wasn't perfect, and I've messed up quite a few times during the shows, but it wasn't about being Broadway caliber. It was all about putting heart into everything that we do in life, and every story that we tell. And for this reason, I'll save a special place in my heart for this experience in a turbulent moment in my life filled with change and uncertainty. Thanks, friends.